Yeah. Rise and shine, it's the chef on the line. DonDon morning show, get ready to die. Early in the kitchen, pot started clatter, flavors mixing up, while the beat gets fatter. Smoke on the stove, sizzle in the air. Every little moment got that special flair. Spices dance, rhythm flow. Turn the heat up, let the energy grow. Let's cook up some mess, let's go, 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 go. Mixing up the magic, watch it glow, 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 glow. Flavors in the rhythm, we run the show. Let's cook up some mess, let's go, 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 go. In the groove with the beat and it tastes so fine. Every chop in motion, it's like a perfect rhyme. From the morning light to the midday sun, DonDon's cooking up, get our fun's begun. Spices dance, rhythms flow. Turn the heat up, let the energy grow. Let's cook up some mess, let's go, go, go. Yeah. Mixing up the magic, watch it go, go, go. Flavors in the rhythm, we run the show. Let's cook up some mess, let's go, go, go. Whiskey, flip it up, serve it with the slide. DonDon's morning ride, gonna last a while. Rhythm in the kitchen, beats on the floor. Hungry for the music, can't ask for more. Let's cook some mess, let's go, 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 go. Mixing up the magic, watch it go, 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 go. Flavors in the rhythm, we run the show. Let's cook up some mess, let's go, go, go. Yeah. From the stove to your soul, DonDon morning show, make you yeah.
Hey. Y'all, what's going on? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are doing well. What y'all think about that intro? I see we got Bama Girl out the bed, honey. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. What y'all think about that intro? I see we got Bama Girl out the bed, honey. She said we got her out the bed. I know that's right. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Give me one second. Okay. All right, I can hear myself good. All right, I'm gonna speak to y'all, and then of course we're gonna get into everything that we have. Y'all, welcome to the Chef Don Morning Show. We will be doing this Monday through Friday, 6:45 a.m. If I have to go live earlier, I will definitely let you guys know. Okay. All right. So, Mama Bees, I said, Mama Bees said you got 35,000 live set up. Let me tell you what's going on. Look at Miss Gina. She said the same thing. Look, she about you got three lives going on at once. Hey, let me explain to y'all what's going on. So I decided to cross over to StreamYard for just a little bit. I'm just trying to everybody was like, StreamYard didn't change the line. They didn't change the line. So go over there and check it out. So that's what I'm doing, right? So you have the vertical live, like I normally go live. You have the I guess this is what horizontal, portrait, landscape. There you go, landscape, and then you have vertical, the vertical live. Okay, you have the vertical live, and then you have landscape. And so we're live on both of those. All right. And I'm live on both channels. I'm live on my DonDon Unfiltered channel, and I'm live on my regular D Chef DonDon channel. So make sure that you subscribe to the other channel. But if you want to see it, if you want to see it where you can see the links and you can see all that stuff, then you probably want to be in the regular live, the which is the landscape live. Okay. It's the landscape live. So you might have to play with it just for a little bit just to see. Shout out to Really B. Really B was doing this. And now I see how they do it specifically on StreamYard. So that's where we are, y'all. That's where we are. All right. But let me speak to y'all, and then we're gonna get this thing crack a lacking. And I'll go ahead and put the comments on the stage. Can you make them bigger, child? There they There they go. They bigger. Yeah, we gotta get this money, honey. We gotta get this money, DK. All right. What's going on, Miss Gina? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I see you was the first one in the house. Good morning, Mama Bees. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Shout out to the mods for being here. Miss Felicia, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Mocha Drop, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. And it actually tells me which one y'all comment on. It actually tells me which one y'all comment on too. So yeah, hopefully that settles the confusion. JM Lee, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Look, Mama B said, Grand Rising, how many lives do you have set up? This is the third one. Queen Sag, good morning, happy Friday to you. Me. Good morning, happy Friday, happy Friday. It's Felicia, happy Friday. Mama V, happy Friday. CM, happy Friday, happy Friday. Bama Girl, happy Friday. Um, Chef JJ, what it do? What it do? Happy Friday, happy Friday. Thank you so much about the intro. I appreciate that. Gigi, happy Friday, happy Friday. Miss Lori, happy Friday. Miss Gina say we back, we back, we back. Okay, let me see. Did I miss anybody? Miss Adrian, good morning, good morning, good morning. Miss Tiffany, good morning. Good morning, good morning. For the mods, I would probably suggest doing the main live, because that's where you can drop links and stuff. Thank y'all so much for the compliments on the intro song. What's going on, Nurse Janae? What's going on, Anthony? What's going on? How you doing? How you doing on this Friday? DK, happy Friday, happy Friday. Angie B, happy Friday. Sweet Vern, happy Friday. Let's see. Who else we got up in here? Look like that's it so far. All right. Look like that's it so far. All right. So first of all, please make sure if you are watching on the vertical, please double tap the screen, hit the like button. Don't matter how you watch it, hit that like button. Okay. Hit that like button. All right. I want to get one announcement out of the way, and then we will be good to get this thing started. Y'all gotta bear with me because I ain't used this thing before. Okay, this is new to me. This is new to me. All right. So we do have the Cooking Up Mess Chef DonDon a virtual cooking class this week. This Sunday, we're doing marry me chicken, truffle mashed potatoes, and fresh green beans. Make sure you sign up. You can scan that QR code on the screen. Sign up. If you can't scan it, all you have to do is take a screenshot, go to your screenshot, hold down the QR code, and it should open up for you. Okay. $15 is our the price for the class. Make sure that you sign up ASAP so that you can go ahead and get your grocery list. So make sure you sign up, sign up, sign up, sign up, sign up, sign up. Okay. All right. All right, let's go ahead and get into the things of the things of the things. The Chef Dum Dum Morning Show is back, honey. It is back. Y'all know we used to do this some time ago here on the platform, but now it's back. It's back. It's back. It's back. And so thank you guys so much for being here. We're gonna get into our first topic of the day. Okay. Let's get into our first. Well, we got a few topics for today. Now, this week, all right, this week, this week, this week, this week, this week, this week. The baby. The baby, the baby, the baby, the baby, the baby. Okay, the baby. Um, wait a minute. Thank you, Mocha Drop, because I think you was able to figure that out. You want to house two female? Hell, you was talking over here. I thought Anthony was just somebody, new around here, just trying to chop. He around here talking about women's in the house and all kind of stuff. Child, no, I rebuke thee. All right, but anyway, let's get into the baby. All right, so you guys can see on the screen, the baby. There was a man that does paintings and portraits and different stuff like that, and he happened to uh be at an event that the baby was at, and he was trying to hand the baby a portrait of the baby's daughters. Okay, and y'all see it on the screen, right? This was the portrait. The baby was upset. The baby said he didn't want nobody. He was trying to set boundaries, and I just feel like he could have communicated this better in the beginning. But he basically was saying that he was trying to set boundaries for his daughters, and that he didn't want no man drawing his daughters and all of that kind of stuff. Right? I can understand that when you have daughters, you gonna be protective of your daughters. But I do want to say this: I felt bad for the man because I don't think the man meant any harm by it. However, here's what I would say about the guy who painted the painting. I think it probably would be better if you would paint paintings, especially if it's like a single dad. It probably would be best to paint those paintings and include the baby or whoever the father is in the painting. I really don't believe the man had any ill will. I don't believe that at all. But again, I do think that if we were going to do this, I think maybe it would have came off a little bit better had he done it with the baby in the photograph as well. Y'all have to let me know how y'all feel about this. I think as a parent, I don't fault the baby for saying like, hey, you should have you really shouldn't be drawing my I could get that. I can get that piece. I don't think that was far fetched. However, what I will say is instead of the baby doing the video, it would have been better had you said something to him right then and there. You know what I mean? Like all you had to do was say something, right? You should have said, like, hey, I would have, I would appreciate if you done this maybe with me in the picture or something like that. Because again, I don't think that man had any ill intentions. Now, where the man I find was just a little bit problematic is when the baby asked him the first time to remove the photograph off of his profile. He should have done that. He should have done that automatically, right? But again, I think what was going through that man's mind was the fact that, hey, I'm just trying to really make a living out here. I'm just trying to do my craft, do my thing, because he's obviously great at his job. He's great at his work. So if I'm honest, I understand both sides. I understand both sides in this particular situation. I understand both sides. I understand you protecting your babies. I understand you protecting your girls, but then I also understand him on the back end that I don't think he had any malintent. Now, what I will say is the baby did come back, and most people probably won't talk about this, but the baby did come back and pretty much just tell the man he eventually removed the photograph off of his page. The baby then commented and said, "This is all I wanted from the beginning, bro. And I apologize." Because the baby had threatened him. He was like, "When I see you, it's gonna kind of be up and stuck." But he did end up telling the guy, like, "I appreciate you for removing the photograph. I appreciate that. And I hope that we don't have this type of problem again. But I really do appreciate you for removing that from your platform." So again, I think I understand both sides. I understand both sides. I understand where they came from. I understand where the baby came from as a dad, and I understand where the guy came from as just painting, trying to do his job. You know what I mean? So, right, 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 right. Let me look at a few of y'all comments. Good morning, everybody coming in. Good morning, good morning, good morning. He did address it. Privately, dude popped up at an event with a big painting, and the baby said, "No, get rid of that." I don't know that he said get rid of it right then and there. The baby just walked off. So the man had no clue. This is why I say, had the baby communicated with him then and said, "Hey, bro, I'm not really cool with you drawing my daughters." Yeah, that's all he had to say in that moment. And then go on about your business. But the man didn't know that he didn't feel that way about it. He was just feeling bad because when he presented the painting to the baby just like walked off. So again, it to me, had he just said something in the beginning, it probably wouldn't have went as far as it did. I understand you have to be careful these days. He doesn't know this man from a can of paint. I agree. I agree. That's why I say I understand both sides. I get both sides. Um, let's see. Hold on. Good morning, Miss Lillian. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Lady Shell. Good morning. Good morning. Intent doesn't erase impact. That's true. That's true. You don't care about his feelings as a father, especially after the way he treats. I mean, and people been saying that too. People have been saying that too, little baby. People have been saying that too. I mean, I did see a lot of the comments where a lot of the comments was like, "Sir, you the way you treat women out here, the way you treat other people's daughters out here, you can't really be mad now." I have heard it. I've heard it. I've heard it. Um, good morning, Tanya Boo. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Also makes me wonder if he is a true fan because I'm 52 and I feel like the baby wouldn't appreciate this anyway. Draw J. Cole or something. Well, okay, I can see that, but how do we know beforehand that the baby would do something like this? I don't know. I don't feel like the man had any bad intentions. I really don't. I don't feel like he had any bad intentions. And I feel like for us, we should communicate when we don't like something. When we don't like something, we should be able to communicate that as grown freaking people. You should be able to say, like, hey, I just don't appreciate that. You should have just said that in that moment. That's just it. That's all. Like, again, I understand him being protective over his daughters. I'm not discounting that whatsoever. My issue again is had you just said something right then and there, all of this could have been it could have been it could have been done. That's basically what I'm saying. And so, I mean, again, as a dad, I get it because I'll be protecting my daughters too. Don't. And again, from what I was saying in the beginning, he should have drew the baby in the photograph. That probably would have been a whole lot better had he drew the baby and the girls. Then maybe the intent to the baby would have came off a little bit more pure. I don't know, but again, I agree with both sides. I agree with both sides. Good morning, Miss Denise. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. The artist knew he had privately asked him to get rid of it. He tried to get more fame from him. Baby walking away rather than his first instinct was better for anyone. And see, that part I don't know nothing about. I don't know that he reached out to the baby privately before he presented it to the baby. He reached out to the baby and told the baby he had something for him. I'm I wasn't aware of that. The way that I seen it, the baby came from around the corner. The man was standing there. The man pulled the painting out. The baby saw it and walked off. That's what I saw. I didn't even see them exchange verbally. I didn't see any of that. I didn't see any of that. After the fact, I did see the baby do a video, and the man did a video trying to clear the things up. And then he, after that, I saw the baby comment, which is the comment that's on the screen saying you still have the picture up after I've asked you to remove it. So for me, in the beginning, as grown as adults, that's all I'm saying. As grown as adults, you should be able, when that man pulled that picture out of that thing, whatever it was, you should have said right then and there as a grown ass man, you should have said, see, it wasn't a need, in my opinion, to go and do a video on Instagram had you told him right then. But the baby, instead of being a man and speaking and saying it right then and there, verbally, then my tingle tangles go off. Why would you wait to do a video to tell him that? After he presented it and he asked to get rid of it, Mimi, the first mother, clarified it with Jonathan backing her in the comment. Okay, I ain't see none of that. I think for me, and again, see him. That's not to say it's not to disagree with you or anything like that. But for me, as a grown mother man, you should have said it right then and there when he pulled it out. Period. Not get rid of it, not none of that. Tell the man why you feel the way you feel. You are a grown ass man. Grown ass man. In that moment, tell him how that you feel. All that side shit, that to me just don't mean nothing. Say it right then and there. And then you probably could have eliminated all of this back and forth on the internet. That's all I'm saying. Say it then. And it should have been heard in the video. That's what I'm saying. To the video when he pulled it out, it should have been heard in the video. See the baby say a damn thing. You saw that man literally look at that and walk off. But again, the baby. I get where you coming from as a dad, but as a grown man, I just think just nip it in the bud in the beginning, and we don't got to go through this back and forth. See it. That's all. Now, again, the man has removed it. The man has removed it, and somebody was telling me the other day I knew who this man was. I didn't know who this man was. They say he be drawing people around here in Dallas and stuff like that. Well, how am I supposed to know? Like Dallas ain't big. You talking about I should know who he is. How? How? What's up, IPV? What's up, Sweet Pea? What's up, everybody coming in? Welcome to the DonDon Morning Show, honey. The Chef DonDon Morning Show. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Hey, Symmetry. Hey, Lock Queen. I don't think I spoke. I think he would have been okay if the painting was him instead of his girls. Agree with that. I think so too. And I also think as well, a man should have removed the video. I mean, he should have removed the painting from his Instagram. I'm not arguing that. He should have removed it as soon as he asked him to, regardless of if he did a video or not. I'm saying what would have eliminated the back and forth that day would have been the fact that the baby opened his mouth and tell that man on camera in the video clearly, listen, I respect how you feel about your daughters, and respectfully, I'll remove it. And that would have ended it all. But anywho, there you go with the baby, honey. The baby, the baby, the baby, the baby, the baby. I still don't care for the baby at all. But there you have it. Again, I can set aside how I feel to understand how dad feels about his girls too. All right, so let's get into RHOA real quick. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on RHOA, but I have not done my review for the first episode of RHOA. So I'm just about to give y'all a little quick rundown of how I felt about the first episode. Okay. If y'all could again do me a favor and make sure you double tap the screen or hit the like button, please, please, please. All right. So the first episode came on last Sunday, which was Easter. Let's just say this past Sunday, which was Easter. All right. We got two new newbies on the screen. We got K Michelle and we have Pinky Cole. All right. We got the normal ones that was on last season: Drew, Portia, Phaedra, Angela, Kelly, Shamia, and Phaedra. Now, be honest with y'all. I really tried with Shamia last season. I did. I tried with Shamia, but Shamia, it has to be the most corniest housewife that have ever been on my TV screen. Like Shamia is corny, y'all. And whoever is doing Shamia's hair, please rethink that thing again. Okay, is she coming to you showing you hairstyles from them old church lady magazines that they used to show around there in the beauty shop or something? Because Shamia, girl, you are in full in them conventions. Your hair is a fool in them scenes. Your Shamia, Shamia. No, y'all really tried to like Shamia, man. I did. I really did. But when Shamia was miming out this damn, when she was miming out that damn text that Portia had allegedly sent her, and she doing all it, it was so cringe to me. That wasn't funny. That was Shamia, please. I feel like you gonna get on my nerves the whole season, okay? But Shamia, I don't know. I just want Shamia to to I don't know. Just go, please, please. I don't even know if it's her being animated, but she she be irritating me. And then when y'all gonna say that when them people don't get them swoops right, them not them swoops, but what you call them? When I don't know what it's called, y'all. So don't get mad. Is that a bob, or upside down bob, or flip bob? What is it called? When you got your hair down? Hey Terry, hey Aunt Natty. When you got your hair down and then you got it flipped and curled up at the ends, what that's called? Anybody know what that's called? What kind of hairdo that is? I don't like it. It look like a helmet on your head. I don't know what you call a flip do, but that uh, uh, we can understand how you feel about Shamia, but I like her. Listen, and Shamia may be cool off camera. She may be real cool off camera because that's how it end up being. Like the person is probably cool off camera, but on camera, they irritate the hell out of you with that. With it. 'Cause like she be doing a lot of stuff for the camera. That's what it feel like. Um, I rather cringe and corny Shamia than the lies and violence from Portia and Phaedra. Oh, I mean, well, that too. A hot mess is what it's called. Is what I call it. Yeah. Hot mess. No, Shamia, just some of the stuff. And Shamia is absolutely a confessional gangster. Okay. I mean, a lot of them could be confessional gangsters. That's why I gotta give it up for Portia. Regardless of how the people feel about Portia, Portia gonna literally tell you how she feel. But Shamia, I don't know. Shamia, it just looked like she was trying out for the circus. That's what it looked like. It looked like she was trying out for the circus. Looked like she was trying out for the circus. I like Shamia. She's just too extra. Yeah, Shamia, she be doing too much. Again, I tried to like her last season, and I'm not even one of the type of people that will sit up and say that I didn't like her song last season. I did. I liked her song as well. But Shamia, she just be corny. But you know, she is very cool. That's really her personality in real life. We seeing her with people like Candy and stuff like she be hanging out with Candy and she be hanging out with people outside of the show. Sh- okay, don't I don't mean no harm when I say this. I don't mean no harm when I say this. But if I had to hang out with Shamia will be one of those friends where you hang out with them like maybe once or twice a year. You hang out, you hang out with them once or twice a year. And then it's like, okay, girl, I didn't have my fun with you. You did, girl, you're animated. You're all of the things. I only hang out with them kind of people two times out of the year. Oh my goodness. Yeah, y'all know that there's one or two people that you only hang out with once or twice a year. Okay, because you can't take them every day, can't take them every weekend and stuff. Can't drive me crazy, child. I stays at the house for a reason. Okay. You ain't finna, you ain't finna drive me nuts. All right. Yeah. Um, friends of should stay as friends. They don't hold on. They don't make good housewives. Oh, Miss DK say they don't make good housewives. Or the friends don't. Shamia should have stayed a friend. That's what DK said. Portia acts like a certain. Hold on, let me see. Portia acts like a certain like that to certain folks. She act like she still loves Shamia until it was time for the show. Well, Shamia did too. Shamia and Portia is one and the same. I can't when it comes to their friendship, they're one and the same. And they're both at fault. So because I feel like Shamia did the same thing. I feel like Shamia did the same thing. Um, yeah, that's definitely her personality. She's goofy AF, but I like it. She just she doesn't have bad intentions though. I can understand that evolutionary queen. I'm gonna let y'all have y'all opinions. Y'all opinions. Yeah. Shot o'clock. Good morning, Moose Nuts. What it do, Moose Nuts? What's going on? Sir, you are the cut up friend, I bet you. Okay, I do cut a little bit. Okay, I do cuts up a little bit, but I don't try to do too much. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't try to do too much, but I cuts up a little bit, just a little bit. It's up just a little bit. Um, hey, sweet Jane. Now listen, Miss Gina, let me tell you something. Just don't get me. If you get me started off that brown, I probably act like Shamil. No shame. No shame. You get that brown in me, I probably will act like Shamil. Okay. You get that Henderson in me, or you get that baby, that Jack Daniels. My friends say I drink old people drinks. I don't give a damn. My grandfather is a Jack Daniels king. Well, he's no longer with us, but he was a Jack Daniels king. Okay, that man used to be like, take the rest of this and just chug it down. But I don't know, and they ain't paying me for this, but I don't know if y'all done tried that for my brown drinkers. If y'all ain't tried that, Jack Daniels Blackberry, baby, or blueberry, whatever it is, it's a berry. It is fall, okay? It is fire, okay? I be here for it every time. Hey, Shan, good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, wait a minute, hold on. Shamia seems like someone you could vibe around authentically. Now, I think somebody like Shamia will eventually kind of get on my nerves. No shade. Again, Shamia would be the kind of friend that I would hang out with once or twice a year. Shamia is just too extra, even here on the radio station that's she's on. She just seems like she's trying too hard. Question. I- So Shamia is back on the radio, but she's not over there with Big Tickle them no more, is she? I thought I thought she had lost that job around the time she became a housewife. Is she still over there? Hey Shan, what's going on? Um, I would not have to worry about my man, money, rep, or going to jail around Shamia. Add Kelly, and I'ma eat good too. You gonna eat their chicken and waffles down there? I want to try the chicken and waffle place. I always tell y'all I like trying new food. I mean, trying new stuff. So I wouldn't mind trying it. Good morning, DDS. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Love me some Crown Apple. Now I do like the Crown Apple. I do. I like Crown. I like Crown. That Crown Royal. Yeah, that Jack of the Daniels. Listen, I'm trying to tell you that Jack of the Daniels to get me right. Yes, Shan, you have to try that berry. You have to try that berry. Okay, so Phaedra was caught in a lie, girl. Phaedra was caught in a lie when it comes to her and Angela. So y'all know last season the whole Phaedra and Angela back and forth. We heard it at the reunion and all the things, right? Okay, so you're gonna tell somebody came up. Angela said that somebody came up to her at the Hawks game, right? Just say it didn't happen because we saw the tapes. I have the tapes, and it didn't happen. Then the producer asked Phaedra. Phaedra be lying, y'all. Phaedra be lying. Okay. The producer asked Phaedra, well, do you have these recordings? No, but I requested for them to get them. Girl, did you really just sit up and tell this bold face lie? This is why. This is the very reason why people feel the way they feel about Phaedra. Girl, why you tell that damn lie like that? Why you tell that lie? All you had to do was say, they reviewed the footage, and I don't see it. It was weird. That was weird. Okay, that was weird. I I get it. Everybody's saying that Angela didn't clear up the lie, but she told a bold faced lie in that instance. At least Angela lie was a little covered up. Girl, this was a bold faced lie that you stood right there and said amongst the producers when the producers can literally play back what you done and said. Girl, you gotta do better than that. Yeah, yeah. Gotta do better than that. Hey, Miss Flames. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. And welcome to the Chef DonDon Morning Show. Next week, I know to move my logo to the other side because of the comments. Okay, so phony fake folks like that don't change. Now you ain't lying, Chef JJ. I'm with you when you're right. Y'all talking about the liquor. We was talking about the liquor that to get us together. Give me some Don Julio. When I told y'all I work for that, remember I told y'all I worked for this old man when I was doing what do you call it? You know, like sitting with the elderly people and stuff like that. So when I was doing that, because this was right after my high school semi-college days. Yeah, I am college educated. That's what y'all don't know. I am college educated. You didn't know? I am college educated. But anyway, this was around that time, and um, she said, right. That's what I'm saying. She didn't even watch she didn't even watch the video. I forgot what I was finna get ready to say. But Phaedra's fake. Phaedra's a lie. Okay. I be trying to like Phaedra, but Phaedra do lie. She lies a lot. Phaedra would just look at you and tell a lie. Okay. Uh do them people like that down to the Willie Watkins. Phaedra. And y'all know I call Phaedra fans the mortuary marchers. That's Phaedra fans. To the people that like Phaedra, her fans is called the mortuary marchers. Okay, the mortuary march. But do you lie to Willie Watkins like that? You go down there and lie to that man, lie on that man funeral services like that, Phaedra. Like, I don't know, that lie was just weird to tell. And then the fact that the producers caught you in that lie was crazy. Okay, so K Michelle and Portia, they have a sit down talk and stuff like that. They bring up Drew, they bring up Portia's divorce. Um, and then Portia got this renter man. Everybody want to expose that man that Portia was play marrying on the episode. Let me tell y'all something. Um, Now they trying to say the man gay and all this other kind of stuff. I ain't the one that be one to say I heard be calling folk gay and all that kind of stuff. 'Cause I think that shit weird. But and it's bound to happen in this housewives in this housewives field, right? But Portia, Portia, get off Instagram trying to clear shit up because you wanted to cause some confusion with this man. Let's be for real. Because why in the next episode number 2, you introducing us to Sway? So that means you did hire this man for a moment. Like, let's just keep it real, Portia. That is what I do have a problem with. Keep it real. You hired this man for the show, and maybe you had met Sway, or maybe y'all wasn't talking. I don't know. But I just think the shit is weird. And now you got this man, which he gets what he gets because he is the one that decided to come on the show. So he get whatever he get, whatever y'all came up with. It is what it is. But I just find it so weird that you brought this man on the show and we know you wasn't really seeing him like that. Give me a kiss right here. Give me. I was like, Portia, I don't know who you think you fooling, but this shit is fake. Okay, I don't know who you think you fooling, but this shit is fake, and we know it's fake. You rented a man, okay? You rented a man, and like everybody know that man for who he is. You rented a man. We already knew when you were sitting down there talking about marriage and talking about all these things in that man house that you was once married to. Girl, please. And then the fact that you said 9 months, ma'am. The math did not matter. 9 months. What she say? A year and a she said the math didn't go. Okay. The math didn't go. They said that man was also on that show with K Michelle now. What's the name of that show? All the Queens men. I mean, no, 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 no. What's the name of the show over there on the Queens Court? Now I could be wrong, but I could have sworn I thought that's what I heard. But the rent a man. A lot of people on them ready to love shows, on them dating shows that don't mind doing the rent a man. Okay. I don't know what that contract look like, but they don't mind doing that rent a man. They don't mind being on the screen. They don't mind being on the camera. You know, shout out to Mike. Because Mike, I think you was doing whatever you was doing. Maybe you got a coin out of it, but I wouldn't let nobody like Portia play in my face. Okay. No ma'am. No ma'am, Sam. Okay, so then we get to meet K Michelle's husband. I think a lot of us have already seen him at least once or twice. Um, so we meet K Michelle's husband and stuff like that. Now, Kelly and Portia, I think Kelly and Portia will ever be like good Judies at all. I don't. Oh, he been on 3 dating shows. What's the 3 dating shows, Lee? Raleigh, Miss Felicia, she should have invited Dennis. Dennis is your friend. And you can't tell me you and Dennis still don't get it in every now and then. I don't care what y'all say. I do believe she going around there and letting Dennis get it in with her. Anybody else think that? Allegedly. Anybody else think that? 'Cause I do. I be thinking that. I be thinking that. Kelly brought a random man to the dinner. She did. And Drew brought her man on her phone. Drew brought her man on her phone. But what people don't realize at that time, Drew and Ralph wasn't divorced yet. Drew and Ralph's divorce didn't become final until I want to say a few months after they had already started filming. So, um, now Drew, you and the black dude. Now everybody saying you and the black dude need to get it together. That's what they say. The black smoke dude, the black smoke man. They say y'all needed to get it together. I don't know, but that's what the people said. I didn't say it. The people said it. Okay. The people said it, not more. Not more. More didn't say it. The people said it. Okay. But yeah, I would have appreciated Dennis being there. Even though Dennis be doing stuff that I'd be like, Dennis, please. Please, Dennis, please. But no, no, no. Okay, so overall, if I had to rate the episode, okay, we met Pinky. Yeah, I really like Pinky. I like Pinky's. Okay, let me say it like this. I have always admired Pinky's business mind because I do think that, and I heard about the allegations. I heard about them, but before we get there, in my mind, before Pinky became a housewife, I liked the fact that the lady lost her business. She was able to get it back. I like the fact that she was able to restructure. I like the fact that she was able to rebuild, and she's still currently doing it right now, right? Um, I heard Pinky is a good time. But Pinky and Shamia, I think could be best friends. And I'm gonna leave it right there. Hmm. I think Pinky and Shamia could be best friends, and I'll leave it right there. Isn't Black super best friends super the super scent? You like the way she doesn't pay people. I don't know that for a fact, and I ain't seen no receipts. I don't know that for a fact. I ain't seen no receipts. So before I spread that, I would like to see the receipts. I don't know that to be for a fact. But again, this was before we heard those things about Pinky. Okay. So don't, little baby. This was before we heard those things about Pinky. And again, I don't know that to be factual. Don't know that to be factual. Okay. Because surprisingly, I haven't seen a lot of people come out and say that. I've seen a lot of people talk about the rumor per se, but I ain't seen nobody come out and say they ain't been paid by her. Now, if I'm wrong, send it to me. Send it to me. But I've seen talks on Twitter. I've seen talks, but I have not seen one person came out and say they ain't been paid. I haven't. I'm being honest. Well, send it to me. Send it to me. If it's a lawsuit, send it to me. I ain't getting up here repeating, but as far as calling it a rumor, they're calling it a rumor for a reason. I don't think that was in that lawsuit. That lawsuit was something different, I believe. But if you find the paperwork, send it to me, please. Send it to me. Send it to me. Send it to me. Send it to me. I'm just not the one to go based off of what I've been hearing other people say when it comes to her. I'm not gonna do that with anybody. But the fact of the matter is, in this particular situation, I just think they could be really good friends. Hmm. Right. Pinky's husband is very successful in his cheesesteak business. He is very successful in his cheesesteak business. Um, so again, I would like to see the proof of whatever this is. Just send it to me, and then I'll go over it, and then I'll decide what I say about the situation. I have heard it from several people, but I've not seen receipts. Um, okay, so we got Pinky, Drew. Drew gonna always be my girl. I don't really care about what the people feel about Drew, but Drew, I do want to say this though. Drew, you can't shade K Michelle. You can't. Y'all can't. And please don't make this a really big thing over music and shit. I don't want to hear y'all arguing back and forth with music because y'all not in each other's lane. Okay. Shamia not in Drew lane, Drew not in Shamia lane, and Drew not in K Michelle lane. Okay. K Michelle, y'all known for yodeling and country singing and all of that. Drew, I like Drew music. I would not sit up here and say I don't like Drew music because that would be a lie. That last album that Drew put out, or whatever it was, that album did some numbers. It did some numbers for Drew to be a housewife or to have been an actress and all of this. It did some numbers. It did some numbers. So I would say I did enjoy Drew's album. I enjoyed K Michelle as an artist, and Shamia, I liked her single. Now, Shamia, come here real quick. Come talk to Uncle DonDon. Come sit next to me. Come talk to Uncle DonDon. Shamia, are you working on more music? Shamia, I'm curious. Shamia, are you working on more music? Because the argument that you had with Drew last season would be null and void if you're not working on new music. Are you working on new music, dog? What's up? What's up? Nathaniel. What it do? What it do? What it do? What it do? Yeah, I can see some comment. I don't like the way the comments and stuff look, but you know. And I just want to know, Shamia, you work on your new album, girl. You work on your new album. You should, though. You should. Now, Kelly, y'all, Kelly, you know, Kelly give me a. I know people don't really like Kelly, but Kelly give me a good kiki in the confessionals. Okay, that's what Kelly be good for. Kelly give me a good kiki in the confessionals. Hmm. I'm not mad at this cash, y'all. I'm not. I'm not mad at this cast in no way, shape, or form. I think that everybody would grow on me if I wasn't feeling them in some sort of way. Which really nobody on this cast that I wasn't really feeling like that. My only thing is Phaedra with her lies and stuff like that. And the fact that we're gonna be battling back and forth about music and stuff like that, that's just what I'm not really interested in. Because again, they're not in the same lane. Yeah, if you have not saw that interview, shout out to Big Ant. Come on, Big Ant. Thank you for the love this morning, for the super chat. Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And good morning to you as well. Um, I do I will say that the interview with Jason Lee, that interview was really good. Okay. So if you have not seen that interview, you should check it out. It is really, really good. And K Michelle, like, I got a chuckle. I got a key out of that interview because K Michelle, if you listen to her interviews, you just listen to her talk. Michelle is a hoot, man. She is a hoot. And I really hope this season, I would like for K Michelle, I would like to see K Michelle not indulge too much in what she see online. Because clearly based off of that interview, K Michelle do be on the inner line. Okay. She do be on the inner line. And I just hope that she don't get super sensitive. She's Pisces. I just hope she don't get super sensitive to the point to where she start going off completely on the fans because Bravo fans are very different. Bravo fans are different, and y'all know Bravo fans are different. Okay, so that's just my only hope with K Michelle because I do think K Michelle, and this is kind of it's a bad thing to be sensitive. It's a bad thing to be sensitive. And so I really want people to take that out of their mind. It's not a bad thing to be sensitive. Be sensitive at times. Yeah, I can be sensitive at times. You ain't gonna really know. But yeah, I can be sensitive at times, and I think that with Bravo fan base, especially over on Twitter, TikTok, it is different than any other fan base. Okay, it is different than any other fan base, and we know K Michelle in the past will get on Twitter and eat them folks up. Okay, but Bravo fan base is different. Okay. She did go in and let him on she called Giselle just hell. Every time I say that, I get a chuckle. She called Giselle just hell, and she said for Robin, she's a couch potatoes. Cancer is a key, okay? I don't care what y'all say. I'm glad she joined the Housewives because the lady is a key, okay? Robin Dixon, she's a couch potato. Wow. She's always under the influence when she do interviews. Temper. Yeah, she always under the influence. Yeah, that's why Jason Lee was giddy and happy. She always under the influence, honey. Honey. And the first episode, she's still brand her strong, but she's literally the only reason why I'm watching. A lot of people say that K Michelle or Nene would be the only way that people would start watching Housewives again. And so they did. Now the ratings did come in. I want to say they was at six, right as I want to say it was like 666,000 or 667,000, somewhere up in there, which is okay. I'm gonna be honest. That's okay because people aren't realizing. Say this. For people to keep saying just cancel the show, cancel the show, cancel the show has evolved. That's first and foremost. The show has evolved. What we know Housewives to be, Housewives no longer is. And that's in every city. Okay. We gotta get over that. We do. We have to get over the fact that Y'all, we're not going to get old housewives back. It's just not happening. Okay. It's not happening. Even if you get these people that were once on the show, it's called growth, it's called elevation. They don't act the same way, they don't do the same things that they used to do. Sometimes they evaluated some of the stuff that they do. So if Nene comes back, Nene is not going to be the Nene that we knew back then. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's called literally, it's called evolving. It's called being better, being a better you. So I think in a particular situation, if the ratings even stayed in that space, we have to understand that cable TV, folks ain't watching cable TV like that. How many of y'all, I want to do a poll? Let me see. Can I do it? Wait, dang, I got to do it over here where I can see everybody. They got some new poll thing on here. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if it will. Okay. Oh, okay. Um, okay. I don't know how this is gonna work, y'all, but we're gonna see. Okay, let's see. Oh, let's see. Let's see if this works. Streaming information get to keep me if they do right. Can y'all see it? There you go. I don't know how y'all supposed to vote on it though. I'm gonna put it over here. Okay, can y'all see it? I don't how y'all supposed to vote? I don't know how the people supposed to vote. Vote. How do you vote? I don't know how you vote. Okay, well, let me see. Show, reset, duplicate. What the hell you do to see? This is what I'm talking about talk about when it comes to StreamYard. So okay, maybe you just supposed to put the number in the chat, maybe. How about that? Let's do that. Okay. How many people have Bravo and or cable and you watch it when it come on TV? One in the chat if you do, put a two in the chat if you don't. And I'm even talking about the people that go back and watch it an hour after. If you watch it on YouTube, you watch it on Peacock, or if you watch it on the bootleg apps or whatever, let me know. Put a one in the chat if you watch it while it's live. Put a two. Here's how it works. Here's how it works. It activates with the chat. It activates with the chat. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it for it. I'm here for it. Okay, y'all keep on doing that. Let me know. Do you watch it on YouTube or do you watch it when it's live? Okay. Do you watch it on YouTube or do you watch it when it's live? Even as a reviewer, well, let me just tell y'all, I'm not paying for no damn cable. I wish I would. I'm not paying for no cable ever. Okay. I'm not. And I've gotten rid of a lot of those apps. Like I no longer have Netflix. The only reason why I do have Peacock, which I watch it on Peacock, the only reason why I do have Peacock is because I get it through my Walmart Plus. That's the only reason. But besides that, mm-mm. Okay, I wasn't intending on talking about housewives this long, but okay, 50%. For those of you that have voted, I don't know how many people have voted. Do it tell me? I don't think it tell me. No, don't tell me. It just say, oh yes, it do. Okay, so 60% of the people said I don't, which means that they watch it either the next day they watch it on Peacock or they watch it on the bootleg app. And there were 36% of the people said that they actually do watch it during that time. I'm making a point. I think when it comes to the ratings, I think we have to realize that a lot of people just are not doing cable anymore. They aren't doing these FUBU apps and these Sling apps that's costing just as much as cable does. Same with like YouTube TV. And by the way, if you pay for Netflix, Netflix in a minute is going to be just as high as YouTube TV. I'm just telling y'all. Okay. Peacock, I'm ready to purchase a Fire Stick. I have a Fire Stick, but I got a website I can tell y'all about. Y'all want me to tell y'all about the website? Y'all want me to tell y'all about the website, and then we'll get into our other stuff. All right. Okay, we done with the poll. I just kind of wanted to prove that I don't think people are watching live TV like that anymore. And I think we know that at this point. Right. So you're in dual asset mode. I don't know what the hell that means. Okay, let me remove this, and then we're gonna get into our other stuff. All right. Okay, now I know how to use the little poll on here. I see y'all trying to get stream, y'all trying to get fancy over here, honey. They trying to get fancy. I just canceled Netflix. Yeah, I don't do Netflix, honey. Mm-mm. Y'all want to know the website? Okay, hold on. Let's see. Ooh, I'm gonna put it in the chat. Don't say I ain't never did nothing for you. Okay. Don't say I ain't never did nothing for you. Don't say I ain't never did nothing for you. Hey, Miss Didi, what's going on? What's going on? Okay, so let's go ahead and get into our other topics like politics and all the other things that I do want to discuss. And then we're gonna talk about offering in a minute. We got a goal today. Our goal today is $50, and we're gonna make that goal today. Okay, that is our goal today. IPV, are you here? Yeah, we actually have a lot to talk about when it comes to the different stuff. But first, I want y'all to hear this. Okay, so let me pull this up on the screen. All right, so let's add it to the stage and let's remove my thumbnail. Oh, girl, listen. I just want y'all to listen to this because I think this is a key. Okay.
And it's not to be disrespectful to no one, but anybody can come up this courtroom today, put their hands on my camera, put their hands on me, can get this shit today. I'm telling you, I'm whooping ass today. Straight up throwing blows to anybody that put their hands on me, and that's on guard. I'm gonna fuck this whole shit up if anybody put their hands on me. So with that being said, because I'm not in the fucking mood, white, black, purple, or green, I'm telling you, you can get it. So everybody keep your motherfucking hands to yourself, and everybody gonna be happy out this bitch. Or everybody go to jail. It's not like the song say, Lil Boosie say, love your family, or we all going to court. That's what the hell it meant. We all gonna go to court because I'm throwing blows out this bitch today. If anybody put their hands up on me. And it's just like that. And it's not a threat, it's a damn promise. With that being said, here in Hampton, Virginia, guys, I'm Rhoda Young, report live, and we are on the scene of this. And I'm not your traditional news reporter. I don't work for Wavy News 10, Channel 3, or 13 News. I will whoop your ass if you put your hands up on me. Today, it's too much going on, and I ain't got time for it. I'm from the hood, and I'm glad I'm from the hood because I was born tough, and I'm ready, and I stay ready, so I don't have to get ready out this bitch. So, guys, we report live. We're going to see what this clown inside this courtroom got going on, Corbin Bisbee. I hope he get the whole 45 years this court has to offer him. I hope he get his ass kicked while he inside of. And it's not to be disrespectful to no one, but anybody can come up this courtroom today, put their hands on my camera, put their.
Yeah, yeah. She took it. Yeah, she took it. Hey, I'm sorry. It's coming to my soul. That's the type of can on I like right now. My type of can on, auntie. That's my type of can on. What she said, honey. She said what she said. Oh, she is a real reporter in VA. Yeah, baby, I keyed down to the ground when I saw that. Okay, I keyed down to the ground. She meant that. She meant that. All right. So listen, y'all, we have 74 people watching amongst both channels, amongst all the lives that we have set up. Is like four set up right now. But y'all can do me a huge favor. Make sure you hit that like button. It is free. And we got to take up our offering. We got to take up our offering. Okay. If we can get 5 people to be a blessing here on the platform with $10, it's Friday. Hey, it's Friday. What? It's Friday. Hey, it's Friday. All right. We're going to take my offering real quick. Make sure you hit that like button for show, for show, for show, for show. Uh, and I'm going to play this quick commercial and we'll be right back.
Present you as he turns. This great leader, with Apostle Lamar Miller Whitehead. Come on. Present you as he turns. This great leader, with Apostle Lamar Miller Whitehead. Come on. Present you as he turns.
Thank y'all so much. That was our offering music. That was our offering music. Shout out to our ushers. Shout out to our ushers. Y'all give it up for Diamond and Daryl. Give it up for Diamond and Daryl. They are in there. Give it up for Diamond and Daryl, honey. Shout out to Nurse Janae for your cash out blessing, your offering on today. Um, we really truly appreciate your offering on today. Yes, yes. Y'all give it up for the bishop. Y'all give it up for the bishop as he turns. Okay. As he turns. Okay, y'all. Now we talked about this briefly yesterday, but child, I want y'all. And we appreciate. I was on mute the whole time. I thought I was talking. Listen, first of all, I want to say thank you to Nurse Janae for your cash out blessing this morning. We really do appreciate it. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. We appreciate you all. Govern yourselves accordingly and give it up for Diamond and Daryl as you know they're on their rosters and they're doing their job. Shout out to Diamond and Daryl. Good morning, Tawana. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, now listen, we talked about this yesterday briefly, but y'all got to see the footage. Okay, y'all got Steve muting me. Why is Steve muting me? Okay, so again, I don't know what y'all heard, what y'all didn't hear. I am gonna share my screen and we're gonna look at this man setting the fall What? You just keep saying it's muted me. Y'all can hear me? It's weird. It keeps saying I'm muted. Okay, anyway. Let me show y'all. Hold on. Okay. So shout out to the Jasmine brand for this. Um, y'all, a disgruntled employee. He's all you had to do was pay us. That's what he said. All you had to do was pay us what you owe us. 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 And then he decided to take his ass round there and blow them people's stuff up.
Which pay us enough to live. There goes your inventory.
Look.
Last night, police announced the
Blew
arrest
them
of
people's
Chamil
stuff
Abdul.
up. I mean, just blew them people stuff. Look at the warehouse, y'all. He blew them people stuff up over low wages. Now listen, let's get into the story fully. A disturbing video posted on social media shows a man apparently starting the massive fall that destroyed a 1.2 million square foot Kimberly Clark warehouse in Ontario, California. Says that the clip believed to have been shared by the alleged suspect himself shows someone setting a fire to two stacked pallets of toilet paper and saying, "Should have paid us more." As the blaze began to spread in the footage, the person also says, "All you had to do was pay us enough to live." And later remarks, "There goes your inventory," while talking through the warehouse. No, sir, there goes your ass. Handed round. Them charges that's supposed to come down on you. You probably wish. Man, let me tell you something. Hey, the charges that are gonna come down on you, you, you gonna wish. I don't know why this keep muting me. Sorry, y'all. I don't know why this keep muting me. Y'all ain't heard me say nothing. Y'all didn't hear me read this story. I think when I see what's happening. I see what's happening. I'm gonna have to fix that. But y'all can hear me now, right? Y'all can hear me now. Y'all can hear me now. Put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me now. Can you hear me now? I heard you read it. Oh, okay. So y'all did hear me read it. I don't know what's going on with this thing, but it keeps saying I'm muted, which is weird. This is why I don't round with StreamYard, y'all. This is the very reason why. Okay. It wasn't done. Now, police have arrested 29-year-old Chamel, I don't know how to say his last name, in connection with the fire, which erupted around 12:30 a.m. on Tuesday, April the 7th. Now, it says that he was identified as an employee of the NF, the NFI Industries or something like that. The fire that operates, or that, child, hold on. Okay, here we go. Now I can see this. It's blurry on my screen. Okay, so it says that he was identified as the employee of NFI Industries, the firm that operates the Kimberly Clark Distribution Center, which which stock brands of Huggies, Kleenex, Scott's, and Cottonelle, all the toilet paper, honey. Fire crews from more than a dozen departments battled the inferno, and authorities warned nearby residents to stay indoors because of the poor air quality. Sir, you're going to prison and you're going to be sitting up under the prison. Okay. You will be up under the prison. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, oh, he going to jail. He going to jail, all right. He going to the big slam. Okay. You going to the big slammer while you over there talking about y'all could have paid us. Yeah, they could have paid you, but you're going down, sir. 28, 29 years old. Man, you done messed up your whole life. You done messed up your whole life, child. You done messed up your whole life. All right, so let's get into this. Let's get into this. Let's get into this. Thank you so much, JP, for your offering, baby. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, so I wanted to get into this because I do have a few of my subscribers are postal service workers, and so first of all, I want to say I'm praying for everybody out here, especially in these organizations. A lot of these places are running out of money. A lot of these places aren't able to do the things that they need to do, and so let's talk about it really quick. Um, I saw this, and it made me feel away. So the U.S. Postal Service is taking steps to stay afloat financially, announcing it will temporarily suspend pensions collaborations while seeking approval to raise stamp prices. Now, the proposed increase would move the cost of a first class forever stamp from 78 cents to 82 cents. Now, officials say that the decision is aimed at preserving cash as the agency faces ongoing financial challenges and could run out of money by 2027. Says that while pension payments are being paused, employees' retirement contributions and benefits will not be immediately affected. Immediately affected. With declining mail volume and billions in annual losses, USPS says that these changes are necessary to maintain operations and continue delivering mail nationwide. I hate to hear this. I do know, since we're talking about this, I'm pretty sure they're going to go up on stamps. I'm pretty sure they're going to go up on a lot of things. I am starting to notice the difference in packagings being delivered. I've started shipping out the oils and stuff, and so one of the things that I ran into yesterday was the price is going up, y'all. The price is going up. And it, it's almost like, damn. I mean, the way that this economy is and the way that everything is going about, we can only blame this on that damn orange ass man. They're going to continue to blame it on Biden and Obama and all the rest of them. But the reality is this bitch has ruined the country. Everything now is becoming a whole lot. Okay, we're about to start paying more for a whole lot of stuff, and they are already increasing the prices. And I think if you guys have Amazon, they are adding a pay attention to your checkout. When you check out, when it says fees and surcharges and stuff on there, they're charging a surcharge. So here, I don't know about where everybody else is, but here Amazon has the drones now, right? So even the drones, the surcharge for the drones is like $4 for you to get it delivered to you via drone. Well, in some areas, they're charging a surcharge on top of the $4 in order for it to be delivered. So they're going up in a whole lot of ways. Yeah, gas is ridiculous. Gas yesterday I saw was 3.92. Um, but it's getting ridiculous. All of these organizations and all of these places are running out of money. They're not getting the funding that they once were getting. And so it's freaking ridiculous, bro, that we have to go through this. But I do want to send prayers out to anybody that works in those fields that depend on those type of money, that depend on that money to just kind of keep afloat. And those delivery services like USPS, UPS, FedEx, Amazon, all of those places, they're about to go up. And I don't know if y'all just recently saw, but they about to go up on bags for flights. Because here's the reality, right? With gas, of course, the airplanes, they need gas. Right now, they're okay because they have enough to get them. I think I want to say I read that they had enough to get them probably to midsummer, right? The reason why these flights, I mean, why the airlines can't increase these flights like they really want to so that they can make their money is because of the simple fact is they're going to lose the money on the back end. So it makes sense to start charging these small surcharges, start charging these small increased baggage fees, increase little small fees. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna increase small fees and things because that's where they're gonna make the most money. They ain't gonna make a lot of money by increasing these ticket sales. Now, tickets may increase, but I've seen them decrease. So let me just give y'all an example. For instance, we have to bring Dominique. Dominique will be hosting the award show. He's in Atlanta, right? So just looking at the Atlanta price tickets, before all of this stuff started happening, the tickets were probably around, I want to say about 480 something bucks round trip. But now that trip is down to $212 round trip. So wait a minute, Jesus, what's going on here? So again, they're not going to really increase these flights until probably like midsummer until they really, really have to. But all the rest of the stuff, they're going to charge you extra for. I heard a lady complaining about Southwest, and I say complaining, but I'll be complaining too. A lady was complaining about Southwest. She didn't know until she got to her. She didn't know until she got to the gate that she was going to have to pay $200 to check her bag in. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. From my understanding, Delta, instead of the first bag being $45, it will go up to $55. Your second bag is your second bag is $75, and then any third bag or anything after that is $200 plus. So y'all make sure that you are doing the research before you go to the airport because I don't want nobody to get down there and their car decline because I mm, listen, I'm just saying. I don't want anybody to get down there and they think they got a little 45, 35, $45 on there. And I remember when bags was $15. I mean when it was $25. I remember when they were free. I remember all these things, but that ain't gonna happen no more. Okay. So anyway, send our prayers to the U.S. Postal Service workers. All right, let's get to our next topic. All right, here we go. Cha, 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 cha. One thing we do know is Drewski always got y'all shaking in y'all damn boots. That's what we do know. Okay. That's what we do know. We do know that Drewski is gonna always have y'all shaking in your boots. Okay. So shout out to the Jasmine brand for this, but it says that Pastor Joel Osteen is weighing in after comedian Drewski sparked viral conversation with ooh, okay. Sparks viral conversation. Where was I here? Which is over the top mega church skit. During a recent appearance on Impulsive, Osteen admitted that he found humor in the sketch, saying, "Well, it was funny, you know. He making fun of it. He's making fun of it. I just thought it was funny. That was funny. But it's a mega church because we're big. But here's the thing. I think this is interesting. He went on to clarify that building a massive congregation was never the original goal of Lakewood Church. Yeah, we know because you wouldn't even house them people from that hurricane, sir. We never we never tried to have a big church. It really wasn't a goal. It was just a goal to help people. Or was it? Osteen explained, reflecting on its beginnings, he added, and so my parents started with 90 people back in 1959, but we never really tried to have a big church. We just didn't want to turn people away. The goal is to impact people. Hold on, let me scroll because clearly that's not all of it. Okay, so then he said, he Drewski. Oh shoot, hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Okay, there we go. Okay, so child. Drewski's January skit poked fun at megachurch culture, featuring the comedian floating above a congregation and taking large sums of offering money. Elsewhere in the interview, Osteen revealed the scale of his ministry, noting that it costs hundreds of millions to renovate this facility, while sharing his perspective of faith or his perspective on faith and prosperity. I got to believe that God will bless you and your business, bring us opportunities and uh, contracts and divine connections, the right people. Y'all still laughing at Drewski skit? Is. I don't know why in the world y'all would listen to anybody like Joel Osteen. Joel Osteen been up to the same tide rhetoric for a very long time. I will be glad when they do a documentary on Joel Osteen. I will. I will be glad. I would love to produce it actually. Uh-huh. You know, Joel, I don't believe you. I don't believe nothing you saying. I don't believe nothing you saying. You talking about you for the people, but why did you not go down there and house them people that was displaced from the hurricane? You would Your church wasn't affected like that. So you could have went around there and you could have assisted them people, but you chose not to. I can't. I guess I need to go find it. Go find what? What you said, Bama girl. Go. What you got to go find? They did a deep dive video on YouTube. I want a documentary on a network. That's what I want. I want to see a documentary on a network because we've been knowing about Joel Osteen for a very long time. I want to do a documentary I want a documentary on the inner line about him. I mean on the network. Joe the last should be saying anything when yeah, I mean, Joel, please go with God. Go with God and go swiftly. Go swiftly and go fast. Okay, that means the same thing, but you know what I mean. Hell.
What did I do?
What the
Is this a
actual
joke?
heck?
Y'all know I wasn't trying to stop nothing on nobody kids now. Okay. I wasn't trying to stop nothing on nobody kids. Okay, so y'all, this is horrible. Okay. This is horrible. Lakewood literally rebuilt houses after Hurricane Harvey. Yeah, because of the backlash that he got it with. Let's be for real. They didn't do that because they wanted to. Lakewood is the same church that wouldn't even pay that lady's electricity bill and told her to go pray about it. Yeah, he did that after the fact. After all the backlash he got, that's when he did that. Like, boy, he didn't think about doing that until he received all that backlash. And then once he received all that backlash, then there he go, wanting to do something for anyway. Okay, so this lady, um, another situation that should not have happened. Another situation that should not have happened. And I hope they sue the boots off of these people. Okay. Hope they sue the boots off these hoes. Okay, so a Texas mom is speaking out after she says that she was detained by police while her children was in the car, all because officers claimed that her vehicle matched the description of one involved in a gas station robbery. According to her, the details didn't line up at all. Different vehicle type, different race, and different gender, but she was still held. She says that she wasn't physically harmed, but the situation had a major mental impact. Adding that experiences like this matter, make her think about what others may go through daily. She is now reportedly considering taking legal action, and I think you need to take legal action. Let's watch this video.
What? What did I do? I'm asking you, what did I do?
What the heck?
Girl, you need to.
I'm recording. What?
Is this?
We have a kid in the car.
I have a baby in the car. Put your gun down. What did I do? But what did I do? But why am I being stopped?
What the heck is going on?
Like
what?
What I need you to do is listen. But is this a joke?
Her hands are up though. What? Are they crazy? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What the heck? I'm keeping my head. I'm staying recording, by the way. What the heck is going on? What? Baby in the car, by the way. What is going on? Okay. Wait, hold up.
No, you good.
What? Wait, what happened? Attempted what? We just went.
Where were you guys coming from?
Wait, we just came back from the house just now.
Where's your house at?
Denoso, like Polo Ranch. Polo Ranch.
So, I'll say, the Shell gas station right there.
Okay.
Why?
What the heck?
What did I do?
What the actual heck?
What did I do? I'm asking you, what did I do?
What the heck?
Girl, you need to.
I'm recording. What?
Is this?
We have a kid in the car.
I have a baby in the car.
So this is the video of. I do not want to keep stopping it on this lady's baby. That's not intentional at all.
What did I do? But what did I do?
Okay, I don't mean to keep stopping it on her baby. I think that's so uncalled for. Okay, so this is insane. This is absolutely insane. And really, honestly, we can only go based off of what she told us. They sound very confused in the video. They sound very confused. Whoever the lady is that is recording, shout out to her for recording and pulling out the phone. The fact that the babies are in the car, which we already know that these people don't care nothing about your kids. They don't care nothing about your whip. They don't care nothing about that. But the fact that this young mother is minding her business and being targeted, I hope she sues the brakes off of those officers, sue the brakes off of the entire department, sue their asses until you can't sue their asses no more. That's the way I feel about it. Yeah. Yeah. Sue them until you can't sue them anymore. Okay. Right. They did not pose a threat. They were real life confused, trying to figure out what the hell is going on here. So, you know, again, oh man, disgusting. So again, I hope you sue the brakes off of them people. Okay. Sue their asses until you can't sue their asses no more. Sue their asses till you can't sue their asses no more. And I mean all of that. Okay. All right. Moving on to our next story. I ain't finna spend a lot of time on this. I'm not. I promise you, I'm not. Not finna spend a lot of time on this. Ain't at all. Child. Okay, so let me just read this. So I can go on about my business. Okay. Okay. Sean Diddy Combs was back in federal court Thursday as his legal team um, asked an appeal panel to overturn both of his convictions and a 50-month prison sentence tied to a two-man act counts involving transportation to engage in prostitution. The hip hop mogul's lawyers argued that punishment was unlawfully inflated by conduct tied to charges a jury already rejected. At the center of the appeal is Combs' argument that the sentencing judge improperly weighed the more serious racketeering conspiracy and ex trafficking allegations, despite the jury acquitting him on those counts after last summer's split verdict. His attorneys went as far as to say that the judge acted as a 13th juror. Wow. Pointing to what they say was an overly harsh 50-month term for lesser convictions. I don't understand because even with them convictions, he still didn't get the max. He didn't get the max for what he got charged for. Child. Anyway, Combs' team also pushed a broader constitutional argument claiming that the cross-state travel at issue was tied to a creation of what they described as typical amateur pornography, according to the filing. The encounters were choreographed. Why do you say that? With costumes, lighting, and stage effects, and later viewed by Combs and his girlfriend. Conduct his lawyer. Hold on, child. It cuts off. That's what the people saying. Get someone to sit your ass down. All right, now I can finish reading it. Okay, so conduct his lawyers argue falls under the First Amendment protection. Now, the federal prosecutors sharply pushed back, arguing that transporting people across state lines for paid X is not inherently expressive and does not suddenly become protected speech because it was filmed or watched. They also defended they defended the sentence, saying that the judge was permitted to consider the violent way that Combs carried out the offenses when determining punishment. The appeal was heard by the Second Circuit U.S. Court of Appeals in Manhattan as Combs continued serving his sentence at Fort Dix in New Jersey after allegedly receiving a credit for roughly 14 months served before trial. His tentative federal release date is currently listed as April the 15th of 2028. That's what I'm thinking. But also, again, I'm gonna be honest, and this ain't me taking up for Diddy in no type of way, because we already know Diddy is a dog. Okay. Um, it sounds like to me that they're trying to come at this a whole bunch of angles. They're trying to say, oh, the judge gave too much time. The judge gave consecutive time for the stuff that he wasn't even convicted for, which is not true. Okay. I want to say that he wasn't it like 12 years. He was facing like 12 years or something like that. I think he was facing like 12 years, and everybody was thinking, oh, he's just gonna get right in between. He's gonna get 5 years. He got less than what people thought he was gonna get. So I'm trying to figure out when you say, oh, we trying to fix it to where y'all saying that the judge did too much time. How? What is that determined by? Because the judge can figure out whatever your time is served based on what it was that you were convicted for. And if he was facing up to 12 years, how in the hell are y'all saying that the judge giving you 50 months was aggressive? Because he could have gave your ass 12 years, sir. He didn't get sentenced a lot of time, just do the time. Understand. Now I don't get this at all. I don't know. I'm no attorney. Maybe his attorney got good arguments. I'm no attorney. I'm just I'm just DonDon hosting the DonDon morning show. That's it, honey. That's all I know. Child. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Child. Me don't know. Me don't know. Me don't know. Me don't know. I just don't know. Okay, so let me hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me do this. Y'all, can we get 3 more people to be a blessing here on the platform with $10? Can we get 3 more people to be a blessing on the platform with $10? With $10. Okay. All right, let's move on. He deserves more jail time, my opinion as well. He just mad that he can't use his money to get out of this. That's another thing to notate, Lee. It's another thing to notate. All right, I got about 2 more topics and then I'm gonna get off of here. Now, y'all, we talked about this yesterday. We talked about this yesterday in my video where we talked about Trumpisha. But child, the man is delusional. And I'm not about to read all this again, but he calls out Megan Kelly and says that they ain't MAGA. He calls out Candace Owens, and Candace Owens responds, honey. And Candace Owens is still going in on the man. But can I say this? I love when these people was out here really fighting for MAGA. They wanted to be MAGA real bad, real down bad. They want to be down with this man like Brandy. I want to be down. I want to be down with you. I mean, it was just like he. Now he did trying to read them. He did. The man is ridiculous because he did read them down. Now, please don't get me wrong. Okay. I love seeing them go back and forth with each other. Okay, don't get me wrong. I love seeing him eat up the people that he once thought was his good Judies or vice versa. I love to eat up. Okay, please don't get it twisted. I love it. I am about to read this first line because these first couple of lines, was a key. So let's get into it. I know why Tucker Carlson, Megan Kelly, Candace Owens, and Alex Jones have all been fighting me for years, especially by the fact that they think that it is wonderful for Iran, the number one state sponsor of terror, to have a nuclear weapon because they have one thing in common: low IQs. You know, it baffles me that this man do like talking about everybody IQ score. Anyway, goes on to say that they're stupid people and they know it and their family knows it and everyone else knows it too. Look at their past, look at their record. They don't have what it takes and they never did. They they all have been thrown off of television, lost their shows, and ain't even invited on TV because nobody cares about them. They're nut jobs, troublemakers, and will say anything necessary for some free and cheap publicity. Now, they think that they get some clicks and views because of the third rate podcast, but nobody's talking about them, and their views are the opposite of MAGA. And that's all I'm going to read. But their views ain't always been the opposite of MAGA. I'm telling y'all, he just like a big old kid. Like a big old kid. He stay pouting. He just like a big kid. A big nasty kid. Okay? Just like a big kid. Now I told y'all Here's my thing with Tucker Carlson used to do it. What's that other boy name? That Nick Fuentes boy, Megan Kelly. What's the other the trash hole that like coming for black women? What's her name? Uh, what's the other lady name? Y'all help me out now. Not Megan Kelly, but the shoot, Laura Loomer. That Laura Loomer trash she has. They steady used to get up on they steady used to get up on their platforms, right? And if they would say something that they didn't agree with when it came to Trump, they would try to blame it on the Republicans. No, no, no. I never liked the fact that y'all never came out and never said that man's name until now. Now y'all want to say his name. No. Before when y'all was saying stuff that y'all liked that he was doing and that y'all didn't like that he was doing, y'all would never address him or call him by name. I'm not mad at Trump for getting out here rag tagging their asses. Ain't. I mean, he's still a big kid, but rag tag their asses. And by the way, none of them, and I mean none of them, bet not ever be invited to the cookout. Let me tell y'all, these MAGA people that have converted to, I don't know what the hell they converted to, but they claim they don't deal with MAGA anymore. You keep their ass over there. They don't get to come to the cookout around here because we don't feel no ways tired about them. About none of them. When folks used to say, stay woke, get woke, y'all wanted to clown us for staying woke and getting woke. So carry your ass around there and we ain't got nothing for you. Take your dusty ass on and goodbye. Okay? And Don Lemon, please give Megan Kelly a good read this morning. Please. I beg of you. I beg of you to read that whore down. I beg of you. Read her down to the ground. I don't know. I love when Don let me get to eating up eating up that Megan Kelly, honey. All right, let's get into our last topic, honey. Where is it? God dang, y'all. I just don't know why. I feel like that lady. Girl, I was really over here talking. Damn. Some told me to look up at the comments. Jesus. And y'all told me. I don't know. I'm gonna have to fix that because I ain't gonna be able to go live. And every time I switch back from Instagram to the thing, it keep disconnecting me. You ain't thought your damn hearing went out. Hell, I already told y'all it keep muting me. Okay, so let's get into this. So it says Jada Pinkett Smith is ready to move on. All right. And y'all know we've been keeping we've been keeping this going. Okay. All right, so it says the actress is pushing back in court against a lawsuit filed by Balam Salam or whatever the man name is. The man identified in legal documents as an alleged former friend of her husband, Will Smith. Salam's complaint claims that he suffered severe emotional distress after disputes with Jada and the Smith family circle, which he says caused great pain. Weight gain. I'm sorry, weight gain, the end of a romantic relationship, and even forced him to leave the country. In his $3 million lawsuit, he alleged Jada publicly trashed him after he wouldn't assist Will with the fallout from the Oscar slap incident, and that Will and Jada's friends made threats when they learned that he was writing a memoir with information about Will. In court papers obtained by TMZ, Jada's legal team disputes those claims as unfounded and lacking proof. They argue that Salam has not provided any evidence of the emotional distress that he claims to have suffered, and that his allegations about his weight gain, loss of relationship, and relocation are not backed by the sort of documentation that the law requires. Jada's filings calls Salam's assertions false, uncorroborated, and made to generate attention as part of an ongoing public campaign of harassment. Sir, go with God. Just go. No, please go. You wearing me out. So I know you wearing Jada ball head out. I mean, no shade. You wearing me out. I know you stressing that lady out. Okay. Now, speaking of that, I saw something the other day that said that Jada and Will getting a divorce. I don't believe it. I believe it when I see it. I believe it when I see it. I don't believe that. I don't believe that they are getting a divorce. Okay. Him not saying enough is what caused the weight gain. Right. It's just like, sir, you're not giving these people no proof. Y'all want to you love playing in federal court with these people with no proof, no evidence, no nothing. You lack evidence, you lack proof, you lack all of this stuff, but you want to run down there to the courts. I don't understand. I don't understand. Yeah, I don't see them getting no divorce. I don't. Why now? Why now? Why now? Once I saw that post, I literally said, why now? Why now? Because why now? Shout out to Lee for the catch app, baby. So that means we need two more people to be a blessing over here, and we're gonna meet our goal for today. We need two more people to be a blessing, and we're gonna meet our goal. $10. Cheaper to keep her. Child. Jada has said they're not getting a divorce. They got a house big enough to live on opposite sides. And not only that, little baby, but even if they didn't even want to live at the same house, we know that them rich folk got, because I don't care what y'all say. People keep saying Will Lane is rich. It's just like crazy. People is rich enough that uh, one of them can stay in the house one day and the other one can go across town to the other house they got, or go to another state and another house. Come on now. Come on now. I don't believe that not one bit that they getting a divorce. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Okay. Do not believe that. And I think the wild part about it is when I saw that, I said, y'all do this shit once a year at least. Y'all do this once a year. Y'all do it once a year. When y'all get around here and then y'all think y'all really spilling some tea talking about these folk getting a divorce. Shabu. All right. Let me do some announcements and then I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. All right, so oh wait, I think I got one more thing. All right. So listen, I need y'all to do me a huge favor. Everybody that's in here, I need y'all to go follow the award show page over on your Instagram. Okay. Follow the award show page. The hell? That is not what I was trying to do. I'm trying to exit out this thing. There we go. Hold on, y'all. I'm over here effing up the thing. Okay. Make sure you're following the award show page. Make sure y'all following the award show page. This is my baby. This is my baby. This is my baby. Um, I am super excited about this, y'all. Super, super excited. Shout out to Jada and Dominique who will be hosting the show. Shout out to K-Star and Misha who is hosting the after show. If you go on that page, you will see that we have a weekend full of events. Shout out to Representative Texas Representative Jolanda Jones for also being a part of the awards. And if you don't believe me, hold on. Y'all see that comment there from Texas Representative Jolanda Jones, who will be honored in the building. Shout out to Texas Representative Jolanda Jones. If y'all don't know who she is representative here in in the Houston, Texas area. What I'm most excited about when it comes to Jolanda Jones is the fact that she was once on a WeTV reality show called Sisters in Law. Okay, and it was about I don't know. Do y'all remember that show? It was about women who were in law and all of the things. And so we're going to have a time in Houston. We are going to have a time from the 5th through the 7th. Make sure your presence. I mean, from red carpet moments, from celebrities that will be in the building to our youth, to our favorite YouTubers that will be in the building, to so many people that will be in the building. And so it was on WeTV. It was on WeTV. So I want y'all to be in the building. We're also honoring Mr. Ray. Y'all remember Mr. Ray from College Hill and Love and Hip Hop. He was on both of those shows. He will be honored. We're also honoring a young man that has a all black women's. Look at them. They getting out of here now. They getting out of here. I want to talk about the award show. They getting gone, ain't it? They just, ain't it? Be sick of me because I ain't gonna stop talking about it ever. Okay, prepare to be sick of me because I ain't gonna stop talking about it. But anyway, we'll be honoring Mr. Ray. There's a young man that has a women's organization where they provide resources to women in the city of Houston. Whatever your situation may be, whether it is whether you're dealing with DV, whatever it is that you're dealing with, this young man has a all black women's organization that he works with, and so we're honoring him too. We'll be honoring some of your favorite YouTubers. Shout out to Millie Chun, who will also be honored. Shout out to Scotty, who will be honored as well. Shout out to there's so many people that will be honored and that will be showing them love throughout the weekend. But I hope that you guys can attend. If you can't attend, you can also donate. You can donate. You can donate. If you have a business, you guys know what a step and repeat is. It is where everybody will be taking their pictures You do also have the opportunity to pay a small fee of $50, and you will be featured on the Step and Repeat for the entire weekend. That's Friday's events and Saturday's events. So we got a lot going on. I'm super. I'm gonna clap it up for the city of Houston, because the city of Houston is showing up in so many ways. I spoke with uh, uh, a representative from the city of Houston yesterday, and also the day before that, Wednesday, I spoke with the Houston chapter president of the NAACP as well. So listen, y'all don't gotta take this thing serious, but the city is taking it serious. Okay, the city is taking it serious. So clock that T. All right. But shout out to everybody who has been participating, whether you've liked the post, whether you have whether you liked the post, whether you voted, whatever you did to contribute to this. I do want to say thank you. All right. I do want to say thank you. Maybe I'll tiptoe and peek my head in for a spell. Chill out. No, you better be there the whole weekend. Okay. The whole weekend. The whole weekend. There's no excuses. The whole entire weekend. Don't tiptoe. Don't do none of that. Come the whole entire weekend. All right. Huh? Huh? Did you say something? Yeah. Yeah, it's just $50 to do our step and repeat. We'll have multiple step and repeats for Friday and Saturday. And then the good thing about it is people do not have to be there. And then also too, little baby, you'll be featured in the you'll be featured in, not only will you be on the step and repeat, but you'll also be featured in the program book as well. So yeah, we're gonna have a nice program book. Um, and whatever services that y'all have, like, if you, whatever you do, okay, you'll be able to advertise it in our book. Okay, you'll be able to advertise it in the souvenir book. um I don't know how big this little section is, but it's about a fourth of a page. It's about a fourth of a page that you get also on there too. So I'll talk about it. Hit me up if you got any questions, and I will send you the information so that you can see it. But anyway, y'all, listen, I'm gonna get out of here. I've been in here for 2 hours. Shout out to y'all for being here for the premiere of the Chef DonDon Morning Show, Monday through Friday, 6:45 a.m. Shout out to y'all. I will see you guys on Monday. Now I'll be live tomorrow and Sunday, but it's not the Chef DonDon Morning Show that will be live tomorrow or Sunday. Okay, that's only Monday through Friday. All right. Can't wear me out now. Can't wear me out now. But I do want to say thank you guys for showing up and showing out. This is why I say it's important for you to be in my Patreon, because we announced this yesterday in Patreon, but y'all wouldn't know that if you wasn't subscribed. You wouldn't know that if you wasn't subscribed to the Patreon, and you can subscribe to the free Patreon. All right. But if you want exclusive content, it's just $3.45 a month. Let me see if I can give some memberships while I'm over here so I can remember. You got the purple chair too. All right, let's see. Let's see who got these memberships. Let's see who got these memberships. Okay, we got She Is NVA. Congratulations. We got K, baby. I don't know what y'all's names are saying. I'm gonna say Miss Z. We got Nurse Janae, Keisha Grant. Shout out to Keisha Grant and Jesse Suave and family. I know that's right. Shout out to y'all for the shout out to y'all for the membership. You about to get some meat. That's why you leaving us. Now I'm about to get, if I could get some before I get on this clock, that would be great. But no, I'm headed to work, honey. I'm headed to work. And then I have two more I have two more meetings before noon. So Yes, you welcome, Nurse Janae. You welcome, you welcome, you welcome. So, and I am gonna start doing a lot more membership stuff, but I really want y'all to subscribe to Patreon. Patreon is just so much better. I could do so much over there. I could say whatever I want to say over there, meaning like, child, I hate when we talking about DV situations. You got to say DV on YouTube. On Patreon, I can say whatever the hell I want to say. So, y'all, join us on Patreon. Patreon is so much better. All right. All right, y'all. Have a good day. Happy Friday. Yeah, the venue is at the hotel. The venue is the hotel. Hold on, let me give you the address. Let me put the address in the chat. Let me put the address in the chat. Hold on, really quick. Screenshot this, Uncle Jay. Screenshot this real quick. Hold on. Let's see, Houston. Hobby. Oh shoot. Hold on. Marriott. Okay, let me type this in the chat. You would think that by the time, as much as I done call these people, look this address up, I should have it memorized as if it's my own. Houston, Texas. What's the zip code? 77017. Okay, there we go, right there. 9100 Gulf Freeway, Houston, Texas, 77017. By the way, if you guys are coming and you haven't gotten a hotel room, honey, I believe I'm gonna call them again today, but I believe that there were only 2 hotel rooms left last week. I don't know if they're still available this week. If you call, you may be able to get them. You may be able to get them to still get you a room if y'all stay at the host hotel. If not, there are 2 other hotels on the website. Those are Hilton properties. One is the Hilton Garden Inn, and the other one is the DoubleTree. So just in case, just in case. So those resources are online for us as well. And the website is all right. Screenshot that too. Because in case if you missed the address is on the website too, up underneath the hotel. All right. Listen, y'all have a good day. Patrons, I'll see y'all a little bit later on this afternoon. I don't really think I'm going live again, but in Patreon, but I don't think I'm going live publicly again. But if I do, y'all know I'll send out a notification. All right. Talk to y'all later. Peace.
Yeah. Rise or shine, it's the chef on the line.